Trying to nestle on the side of these reds. This looks good. Yeah, beautifully played.
Yeah, it was a lovely picture, wasn't it, to see of John Spencer back in the late 70s.
Apparently he said John Spencer made a 145 break against him, didn't he? So usually they show you those pictures and said, oh, remember that time I beat you.
Yeah.
But Harry, honest Harry. Can't get through to the red that's over the corner. Let's see how this safety shot pans out for Ronnie. Needs to miss the brown for it to be good. Well, he didn't, but just flicking off it, it's not too bad. He's covered the path to the red near the corner.
Yeah, just flicking that brown now gives Tian a straightforward shot here, and once again target behind brown and green. It's a big target. Could put Ronnie in a lot of trouble here if this travels. It's pretty good. Tapping the table from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He'll be settled for that. He's going to play the two cushion escape. Try and hit these two reds just around the pink spot. Oh, very good. Very, very good. But has he left the red? Ooh, that little flick on the green. He's had a quick look to see if Tian can get through the gap to try and pot this red. Looking right down the line. I don't think so.
No, he can't get through to the red closest. There is the red further up the table that's possible, but that's very dangerous to take on. It's not an easy safety shot.
Yeah, maybe those two reds that are in the line just left of the pink. If you could clip the first one of those, maybe able to get the cue ball through the gap. Two reds that are really close together. Just left of the pink, the first one of those, maybe. Get that cue ball back somewhere where it is already. Very good. It's getting a little bit congested down this right hand side of the table. I wonder are these two reds a possible plant here? Oh. Not that way. Yeah, a little hand has gone up. He didn't mean it that way, but he'd certainly settle for it.
Yeah, you apologise, but I don't think you apologise for just rolling up to the green here and playing the snooker. You have enough bad luck. When you get a bit of good fortune, take advantage.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, what?
Snooker players, they always tend to give out about the bad luck, don't they? They never mention the good luck, the flukes, the little flicks here and there.
No, you don't forget them. You don't remember those, do you? He's going to do well here not to leave a pot on. I can't see any red he could nestle up to and not leave Ronnie some sort of shot.
Yeah, I mean the only way, if you can find the gap through the reds down towards this bottom right corner pocket where the reds are, if you can find some sort of gap and hit some red down here, you may get lucky, but oh well. I'll tell you what, it's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. You may be on this red, Ronnie, but it's not that easy of an opener.
Yes, I think he can play it and play for the pink. He's just having a look, see if the pink goes to the opposite corner. I think it does, but With what's gone before, he'll be giving this pot due care and attention. Not got his potting boots on yet.
It doesn't look confident to me, John, at all. Not at the moment, anyway. He's struggling. Even the way he played it with that pace. You normally just float that in after just the one cushion for the pink, but he's just that you know, the problems with his tip is just maybe drained his confidence a bit, you know. At the moment, it looks that way.
Thank you.
Well, that's the result. I think he's on the black.
He is. He'll settle for that. Doesn't have to do much with it. Red waiting over the bottom right corner pocket. And playing this shot, he'll remove the red just to the right of the black and free up the black. It's okay.
You noticeable when he potted the black, he put his hand up.
8.
I think he was just apologising with the fact that he finished on the black. No need to apologise. This red goes.
No.
So as in the first frame. Terrific chance this. Plenty of reds in the open.
Cue that as well as he would have liked.
60.
Needed that cue ball just further up the table. He's still okay. He's got the red into the left centre.
$17.
Nicely played, and just like the first frame, and it's pretty straightforward here. 5 or 6 loose reds, no work to be done, just keep it good control on this cue ball.
$22. $23.
We could play for the red that's closest to the bottom right cushion, but if he's straight on the black, he could screw back for the 2 reds that are close. Now he's got sort of slight angle, so you can't screw back for those reds close to the right cushion. So red nearest his pocket, and that will release the red just beside it into the same pocket. Ronnie O'Sullivan has to wait and hope Tian makes a mistake.
31. $38.
Just a little bit careless to leave himself hampered by the black. You wouldn't think it would cause a problem. It's just a straightforward pot, and I think he can play this red without running into a second red. But he shouldn't have been hampered.
39.
Now is he on the pink to the middle? So it's just gone slightly awry here. Just that loose shot, leave himself hampered by the black, but well, it looks now as though he can get the pink to the middle, so it's not all bad. But that loose positional shot a few shots ago has now cost him. He's
44.
completely out of position. Just shows you how it snowballs, and you just play one careless shot, and before you know where you are, you're going to have to pull out a tremendous pot to keep this going. Taking this red on. No.
Tian, pengfei.
So the usual cries have come on
45.
Ronnie, but I don't think there's much to come on to. He's not left anything on.
Played that nicely. Made sure he got the cue ball down behind green and brown. He's going to try and nurse his lead here. Tian, just play a few containing safety shots. Tried to put the black safe actually there, just missed the cannon on the black. Don't like this at all. Left them. Possible pot, that red beside the blue, but once again he's not entertaining. Once again he's going to play a containing safe shot. Try and knock the black safe again, maybe. Knock the black onto the top cushion. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he's left Ronnie the red, left to the blue now.
Yeah, strange choice of shot. Although Ronnie won't be looking forward to playing this pot. It's a tough one. Yeah, just not going in at the moment. And he's left a red, I think, to the right corner. Close.
One.
Well, you could say once again he's been fortunate. He could have finished up on nothing there, but somehow he's landed up on the pink to the far right corner. "51 points the lead."
7.
You have to say, the way the reds are all congregated near this right-hand side cushion, it's a big lead.
Eight.
Do much here, can't get close to these reds over on the right hand side. Just make sure the 6 points here. Good play for this. I could take this red on into the bottom right corner pocket.
40.
It's tricky enough, this shot, but we have seen them go in off the cushion this week, and particularly if it's played at just a very slow pace. Yeah,
50.
I mean, at wicket speed, it's safely in, and he's in a very good position now. One more loose red available. This will put him 66 ahead, 67 remaining. Good start this from Tian pengfei.
Yeah, 22.
Ronnie, something to contemplate.
Thank you. 23.
Yeah, so that's the second frame in the bag. And particularly if this black goes in, no way Ronnie will come back to the table. And right in the heart of the pocket. So it's all about Tian pengfei. Not seen anything from Ronnie yet, and what we have is disconcerting.
Good
putt. Doesn't miss much. These couple of frames. Pot success 94% for Tian pengfei. There's another one in the bag.
37.
%40 for Ronnie O'Sullivan. You wouldn't normally see that stat associated with the greatest player that's ever played. He's going about his business very nicely indeed here. Quite incredible. I mean, when he came to the table, John, there's a lot of the reds were on the cushion. Just knocked that one safe, may play a double or play the red up into the green pocket. Pretty close, but it's not there. But he won't mind. Great start so far from Tian pengfei, who leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 2 frames to 0.
Thank you. The third frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Yeah, I think the first thing that Ronnie's got to do is string together a few good safeties and just stop giving easy opportunities. I mean, the first frame, Tian didn't have to do anything. All the balls were nicely spread. And the same in that one. He's not having to work for his chances. And he's got that 2-frame lead. He'll be feeling very confident out there. Ronnie needs to get a frame on the board and quick.
Missed by a long way, but he hasn't left anything easy. I don't know what he's on this red into the left. Doesn't look like it. The only red he's left is the one he took on. But certainly, once again, not straightforward, this bridging over the full pack of reds here. Decided to refuse it, but it's gone wrong. Just left the pot into this right centre. Could play this. Okay, it's a dangerous shot, but he could play for the pink here. Try and drop this red into the right centre. Maybe not. Doesn't fancy it. Left Ronnie attempt her. The red down the cushion. Try and screw back for blue or ball colour. Maybe even for the pink. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Cued that nicely.
Six.
Yeah, I think he's just wondering if he plays for the pink here. The pink may not go back on its own spot. And can he get on one of these reds just above the black? Has he got the angle to try and bring the black into play here, John? If that's what he's hoping for.
He may have to play the cannon on the red and the black here. I don't think he can just remove the red away that's on the left of the black. Problem with this, you've got to be aware of the middle pocket here.
40.
And he managed to avoid that. Needs to stop short of the baulk line, needs to slow up. It hasn't. Now, unless he takes on a very difficult blue, that's end of break. I'm surprised he didn't play the run through there and get the join of the red to the left of the black and the black. He's eyeing up this blue, but with what's gone before with his long potting, this is pressure. Oh, great shot. That's more like it. Big shot to take on.
90.
Yeah, massive. Brilliant shot. As you said, considering about what's gone on before. And that was brave.
20.
That's the one thing about Ronnie O'Sullivan, he won't shirk at the opportunity of taking the pot when he sees it. But once again, I needed that cue ball to go up another few inches to get a nice angle to take the red away from the black. You can't do that now. I'm not sure what sort of a gap you can get the cue ball out of here.
26.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, he did well to get where he's got, but he's got to judge the pace of this. It's all about line and length. He's played it with pace. He's going to move the red. Is he near the black? Oh, not quite. Good effort. Don't think he's on anything.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 31.
But that was a much better visit there from Ronnie. That will make him feel a little better.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. There was a few shots in there. I mean, even that last blue, John, played it with a tremendous amount of left-hand side. That'll give him a bit of confidence.
Yeah, sure.
That's a mistake. And there he was playing a lot of side. Caught the red much too thick. That's why he collided with the blue. And this red is on to the right corner.
Yeah, I think playing this, you can bounce the cue ball off this top cushion. There is a gap to miss that red near the black spot. He could get on the black here. He could play it with a bit of pace and back up for the ball colours, but he's refusing it. He doesn't like it. He's got a good safety. Very good.
He decided to play the containing safety, but always knowing he was going to leave a possible pot here to the left middle. Those three reds round about the pink spot area. Certainly the one on the right hand side of him goes to the left middle. There you see it. He's not even looking at it. And he doesn't want to get too negative here.
Yeah, totally agree. I think he was playing, anybody else maybe might have taken that red on into the left centre, particularly when he's 2-0 up. But you
Foul.
probably,
Yes.
I don't know where it's the psychology,
Pengfei.
John. Maybe he sees Ronnie is struggling. He doesn't want to push the boat out. He wants to take his time. Maybe that's the way he's sort of thinking at the moment. But it's a dangerous game to play because Ronnie is one of those players, isn't he, that could just flick a switch and move through the gears. Then your opportunity is lost. You've got to be careful. There's a fine balance.
Yeah, and he won the first two frames to Tian without having to do a lot. I mean, the chances were presented to him. But you've got to sometimes make your own pace, and Refusing that red in the middle I found very surprising. Because the one thing about Ronnie O'Sullivan, we know, great potter, great break builder, but I don't think he'll be able to outwit him in the safety department. He's one of the best in the business at that as well.
He's got a wonderful snooker brain. And, safety played it. He doesn't often get credit for it, but when he does play it, he's up there with anybody. And this line looks pretty good. And just past the yellow.
Much too thick. He was looking for the baulk cushion. He didn't even reach the baulk line. But he's not left anything at first glance. Ronnie trying to get in behind the brown here. Just a little bit thin on the red.
Yeah, sure.
He'd be disappointed with that, Ronnie. There's a big target there behind brown and yellow.
Put them away till the end of the frame. Thank you.
Once again, he plays this shot. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to knock the green. He's gone for the other red, but close.
Yeah, we noticed when Ronnie was addressing the cue ball there, he was putting an awful lot of left-hand side, and it just seems that he's not judging the throw. Got that much too thick. Now that kiss on the blue, can he get through to the red, to the left of the green? Wouldn't think so, he'd have been playing it by now. Now let's see if we can catch this safety just right and get in behind the brown. That's the intention. Got it a bit better. Of course the black going over the corner. This could take a while to resolve.
Yeah, that's not the type of frame that Ronnie will certainly enjoy, that's for sure. But he has to be patient. Oh, just close. It's gone in. And now has the cue ball. He got a very good cue ball this time. Has he left a free ball? No free ball, but well, what do you do here? Do you put him back in, or there's a possible plant on that red, but it's not straightforward. I think you might have to put him back in here, John. What do you think? I see the black going in here.
Yeah, what you do, you try to work out whether you'd want to play it on him, and as you say, he's put Ronnie back in. But that is red that's close to the corner. Possible plan. I'm just worried about the two cues near, two reds. Near the left-hand side cushion. Could you plant them onto the red? Well, he planted that onto it and he's gone in. Where's the cue ball going?
1.
It's okay.
Great shot. He's been a bit unlucky actually, just to catch the knuckle of the pocket because it slowed down the. This is wonderful. From that distance. Oh, this is missable. This brown. He's taking it on. Yes, very missable.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
He's been unlucky there.
Yeah, and you just get that sort of feeling that there's a balance here. Trying to make things happen or letting it happen. And as you said, you used a good word on his last shot, patience. He's got to be patient. He just pushed the ball out there. There was no need to play that brown. So he's gifted a nice easy starter to Tian, which he seems to have had every frame. Where's the cue ball going this time? Perfect on the green.
He's had a bit of a result there. He's got a little flick on the black, a flick off the knuckle of the middle pocket. Perfect on the green. And once again, good chance this Tian. Certainly to make some inroads into that deficit. Is only difference of 20 points, but I expect them to get a few here. He's okay, he's on the red into the left centre.
Yeah, where does the green spot is held by the pink, so well, the green is available, so you can play for it off this red.
Five.
Could have been a little bit straighter on this red. It's
8.
a great shot, really. He may have to go up the table. Yeah, it's a little shake of the head. Really want to be on that red, possibly to get on the black for the next shot, but he can't do that now. He has to go up for
9.
pink or yellow. When the cue ball is travelling distances, it makes it more difficult to be precise with your positional play. That's why there's a little Roy smile. He's not nice on the pink here.
Well, when the pink's on the right spot, he won't be able to get through
50.
to the only red that looked possible. This red that's close to the right hand side cushion, you can't double it. It's too close to the cushion. You get a double kiss. So just to safety.
Tian pengfei. 50.
He only got 15 off that shot. I'd be very disappointed. Just that one shot, wasn't it? Just not getting high enough with the cue ball on that red. Had to go up for the pink. Probably cost him another 20 points. Well, he's going to be in again. It's another loose safety shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, as I said, he's not having to work at all for his chances, Tian. They just come in every time he comes to the table. He seems he's got a shot on. Easy game when it's like this.
One.
But didn't control the cue ball very well. It's a tough pink.
this time. Bit of pressure on this. He knows if he misses it, he's going to be leaving the red. Good shot. Nicely played.
7. Eight.
Two points to lead. Played the last shot when he potted the pink with the rest very well. So you'd expect him to pot this yellow. Done without the kiss on the brown, that got him closer to this red.
10.
Tough pot he's got here, and it's not just a case of knocking the red in. A little bit of work to do with the cue ball to get position. You'd probably think play for the pink to the left middle. Just run it round off two cushions.
$11.
Well, if he's on the black, that's a bonus. Is he on the black? Can he get past the green?
I think he can, John. And he's got a nice angle. He can go into these two reds as well on the side cushion. Maybe bring both of these into play. This could be a key shot. Oh.
Well, you've got to say it's a little unlucky. You couldn't imagine that that was going to happen. I mean, find that gap and just flick the red and hardly move it. Seemed impossible.
Tian pengfei. 80.
Put some 12 points in the lead. Still a lot of snooker left in this frame, and it could be a crucial frame. Once again, struggling with the safety. Just can't get a safety right at all, can he?
No, and he persists playing the safety shots with side. And if I was to give him a bit of advice, I'd say try a few plain ball safeties. Then you don't have to allow for the throw of the side. But he's always liked to play with a tracer side on his safeties, but you have to say, this tip's not helping.
One.
Well, he could play black or brown. He's going to need that red. It's close to the left-hand side cushion if he wants to win the frame from this position. Just wondering, could he play the black John, screw in, try and screw into that red on the left-hand side cushion? He'd still be on the other red into the right, and maybe knock that one into a potable position. He's trying to get right behind it. Well, he has done.
Eight.
The red doesn't pass the black into the right corner. And maybe just Try and pot this red and get on the pink. Well, would you believe it?
Thank you, pengfei.
Chance missed for Tian pengfei.
Ronnie, do you want this?
That was virtually, you would have thought, frame ball. Okay, pink in the middle, red available, but didn't expect them to miss this. Yeah, what can Ronnie do?
Thank you.
Nicely on the pink to the middle. This pink will put him 13 points behind. There's a few obstacles in the way. I can see the blue. He may, after he's potted the pink, leave himself on this red and just nudge the green into a better position.
7.
Or a little cannon on the black and play for the green.
8.
Yep, get the green up the other end. I tell the only thing is it won't pass the brown, so it's not straightforward. Looking at the scoreboard, you'll need the, well, needs up to and including the pink. As I say, he doesn't want to be straight on this yellow. That looks perfect. May have to play for the green in the same pocket. I don't think it passes the brown. I may be wrong.
30.
Well, it must pass the brown. Must be tight, surely. Just not all the pocket, but
60.
enough. Now the big shot position from brown to blue.
20.
Needs to slow up the cue ball. Oh, this is difficult. Plays it into the yellow pocket. It's a blind pocket. Screwing down the cue ball. Very missable. Very, very missable.
Ronnie
Has he
O'Sullivan.
left it?
20.
He has. He wasn't on that blue nicely at all. Great chance for Tian pengfei. Blue and pink required.
Well, I didn't see that coming. But he played a slow drag shot, so Ronnie needs blue and pink now. Oh, and he's missed it. Similar type of shot.
You see one? Yeah.
But once again, he's playing that little trace aside, and he pushed into the object ball. Anything with side, he looks all at sea.
Yeah. Do you want this rest?
Just asking for the extension. Or
Yeah.
could get the extended rest. Put that rest back. And the only good thing for Tian here, he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. He can just play this off 2 cushions and land the cue ball anywhere. The natural path of the cue ball is off the ball cushion, left hand side cushion, and coming towards the pink. We'll know if it's in before he does. It's there. Now has the cue ball. It's coming down towards the pink. If it misses the pink, he's okay. If it hits it, he's even better. Man, how do you like that?
Well, this is a big chance for Ronnie O'Sullivan to get a foothold in this match. It's gone now. And worrying signs for the world #1 world champion here as he falls 3 frames behind. 3-0, Tian Pengfei.
Never got through to a ranking semi as yet. So it's a big opportunity for him today. Tian Pengfei. Resident up in Ding Junhui Academy up in Sheffield, along with his compatriot Wan Si-jun, who lost earlier to Sean Murphy. Been working quite a bit with Steve Feeney, of course, using the slight right method over the last few seasons. He's on the brink of 4-0 against, well,
37.
the greatest player that's ever played that game, who's struggling today. Will he blink when he comes to the winning line? There's a lot at stake for him, isn't there, John? Particularly the first time as well, and that'll be the key question. At the moment, he looks very, very composed.
38.
Yeah, if you'd have asked me at the start of this frame, I'd think, well, it was a must-win for Ronnie. And I still think it is. Gets a little bit harder. There's this pink and then there's one more open red. So he's got a few good shots to play before he gets to snookers required.
40.
So will Ronnie get a chance this frame?
$45.
He's just had a look at the red. Second red up from the top cushion. I think it pots into this bottom right corner pocket. And if it does, he may be able to get on the black straight after that. And maybe, yeah, there you see the 2 reds there. Both of them are pottable into this bottom right corner pocket. And that's what he's playing on. And he could possibly pot one of these and still be on the black or pink.
Yeah, 50.
The cue ball clean quite a few times in this match. But this could be the key shot now. This could decide whether Ronnie gets back to the table. Played it beautifully. Not certain where the black goes when it's respotted. And if he's straight on the black, may have to play for the red along the top cushion, which is not going to be easy if he has to play it with a lot of pace.
Well, black does pot into the left corner pocket, and he could play for it in there. If he does play it with that bit more pace, he could miss it. Just a little clip on the red. Tried to play for the black in the same pocket, but he's on the pink.
Yes, and this pink, and one more red in the colour, and Ronnie will need a snooker. Good clean pot, nice position. It's not looking good for Ronnie O'Sullivan here. In fact, just this red to get to snookers required. Wiped his feet, and then it went.
Yeah, it's been a good break, this. Okay. The Reds were there to be potted, but just the way he's composed himself and held himself together, he'll be feeling a bit of pressure. There's no doubt about that. He's on the cusp of one of his greatest victories ever in a ranking tournament. But he's played wonderfully well in these opening 4 frames. He's done what he's had to do. He's done it very well. Blue straight in and nicely on the red as well.
$76. $77.
Tried to get on the pink here with a nice angle to maybe bring those reds into play, but it doesn't have the angle on the pink now, so another blue up into the green pocket. Lovely pot, good attempt, missed the cannon. Hit and hope to keep the break going.
82.
It hasn't gone in with a wonderful break from Tian pengfei and a wonderful 4 frames, and he'd be more happy going to the interval. He leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 4 frames to 0.
Yes, thank you, Ian. Welcome back, everybody. Well, it's a case of no mistakes, don't miss snooker from Ronnie O'Sullivan. And if anyone can, he can. It doesn't look likely, but you don't dismiss a genius lightly. And that's what he is.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I'm sure Tian will be aware of that. He'd like to put this match to bed as quickly as possible, because if he doesn't, Ronnie wins a couple of frames, the pressure will build and snowball. Well, if he keeps knocking balls in like that, it's going to be hard to stop. Is he on the black? Has he got enough of the black? It's a beautiful pot. Body language would suggest he is on it. Maybe just.
have to play with a little flicker right hand side. I don't think you can get all of the black here. A little bit of side, helping side as we call it. It's very tight.
Green ball. Tian pengfei.
I've seen it happen a few times in our sport, John. 4-0 down at the interval. Players have come back and won 5 in a row.
Yes, we have, but there's those stats we were talking about. Ronnie, highest break 31, you know, he's got to up his game. But as I say, if anyone can, he can. That's a good safety. Good length with the cue ball. Nicely played.
Putt success from Ronnie O'Sullivan, just 65%, 91 from Tian pengfei. Highest break 31, 82 for Tian. Bit pacey. Green took all the pace of the cue ball. Is he on this red? Even if he is on this red, I mean, take some shot to try and get back for a colour.
No, can't see enough of it to play the pot. This is another very good safety. It's that type of safety that can force an error from your opponent. Question is, if Ronnie does, can he take advantage? Wasn't interested in playing position for a colour, just playing that red and thinking the only one he could leave was the one he was playing, and he was right. He just rattled the jaws and ran safe. This time Tian's turn to play the good safety. It's made more difficult for Ronnie. He's going to be hampered by the green. This will take good cueing. Yeah, much too thick. And that's been his Achilles heel all throughout this match. Just can't get the right contact on the safety shots consistently. And here's a chance.
One.
Yeah, nice putt. Well, if he has the angle here on the black, he might be able to I'll try and screw into the red that's right near the black spot. He could just try and free up the black spot. Even if he misses the connection on the red, he'll still be on another red into the same pocket or even the left corner. Because if he pots the black is going to be tied up. So it's worth his while to try and dislodge that red from the black spot. Little nudge on it. Lovely shot. Very, very good indeed.
Yeah. Shows he's thinking. Very well played.
Eight. Nine.
This one's gone a little bit far, but he'll have the blue. Maybe into this bottom corner. If not, he's still on the brown. Be able to reach it. Blue not available there. I'd like to try and get on one or two of these reds just to the right of the black here. Needs a bit more pace. He hasn't got it.
$30.
Yeah, needs that cue ball, didn't he, John? Just another 8 or 10 inches. He might have been perfect.
Yeah, he's still got the red to the right middle, but he'll have to play for a... Well, it'll have to be a very precise positional shot to play for the black. He's looking at this easy red to the right corner, but I don't know where the position comes from there. The red to the right middle, there's quite a wideish gap he can get through to the black for the left corner. And that's the one I'd be thinking of. And so is he now. Got to judge this nicely, but as I say, it's a decent enough gap, as you can see, to get position on the black.
40.
And he's played it well.
Yeah, played it perfectly.
40. Yeah, sure.
Cue ball getting clean. Huh? As you said, he's cue ball clean quite a few times, but I think a lot of it's just a bit of composure, just trying to settle himself, give himself a little bit more time. This time he's perfect on the red into the right corner now.
$21.
Or maybe after taking this red, he'd like to take the red just below it to free up the black into both corner pockets. That would be ideal.
$22.
I asked the question, would he blink, John, if he got close? Because this is the biggest match of his professional career, possibly
29.
semi-final, beating Ronnie O'Sullivan, of course, on the way. He's already beat John Higgins. Would he blink at the winning line? At the moment, he hasn't. He hasn't flinched a bit.
No, everything seems to be going right in the middle of the pocket. Nothing you can do. Sat in your chair, you just gotta sit there, hope you get a chance. It's not looking likely now. And it's not often you see Ronnie O'Sullivan whitewash, but you don't have to think too far back. UK Championship this year.
37.
The place where Tian practices, the Ding Junhui Academy. Ding Junhui beat Ronnie 6-0 in the UK this year.
38.
This is a bit of deja vu, isn't it?
45. 46.
It's been a wonderful break, and it all stemmed from that wonderful little opening black, wasn't it, John? They just brushed the red away from the black spot and set up this wonderful chance, and he's taken these really well. Cue ball has been exemplary.
Yeah, I think I said at the time he was thinking
53.
He was thinking good, and sometimes this is the shot that Ken's referring to, the one that he called. It just made all the difference. It got the black on its spot in open play, and that gives
50.
you obviously a chance to make a frame-winning contribution, where it's looking more and more likely now. This black with a couple of reds, and he'll be over the line. And of course, all the talk will be about Ronnie and his tip problems, but you still got to pot the balls.
61.
And he's done that consistently throughout the match. Okay, he's been presented with nice, easy starters, it has to be said. But then after you've potted that easy starter,
62.
you then got to pot the rest of the balls. And he's landed absolutely perfect on this blue. Can't see any reason now why he won't win frame and match at this visit.
Yeah, I think the bottom red of that little cluster underneath the pink will pot into this right corner pocket. Doesn't have to do anything. The red that's in the open on the right hand side also he could play for. And it's the ball that puts Ronnie O'Sullivan needing snookers.
And that will mean that Ronnie won't be getting back to the table. It's been disappointing for this packed crowd. They all like to see the great Ronnie O'Sullivan play, but just one of those days, unfortunately. It started with the tip coming off a few times in one of his matches, and as Dominic said in the studio, he's lost all confidence
73.
in the tip, and it's very difficult to put it out of your mind. So Ronnie will get out of his seat. He'll shake Tian Pengfei's hand, or give him a fist pump and a little handshake. Nothing he could do about it. Tian Pengfei got his chances, and boy did he take them. And he runs out a 5-0 winner against the world